Welcome to Outwell. In this video, we want to show off the Hayward Lake 6 ATC. The Hayward Lake 6 ATC is a 3-room tunnel tent with 2 bedrooms and a large living room. It also features a canopy at the front along with a side door on both sides of the tent. The canopy at the front features a large tinted window along with a front skirt. This canopy is set up using a single steel pole that is 21 millimeters and can be zipped into the fly sheet. The tint from the window reduces glare from sunlight inside the canopy, and the front skirt can be toggled to adjust the amount of shade and shelter you have underneath the canopy. Along the front of the canopy and the back of the tent, you also find durable storm webbings that can be pegged out to add some more stability to your tent. The material of the tent is the breathable Outwell AirTech material, which is a blend of 65% polyester and 35% cotton. This fabric is great at regulating the climate inside your tent. The tent is set up using the rigid air system, using pre-shaped air tubes that are already sewn into the fly sheet. These can easily be inflated or deflated through the valves located on one side of the tent. Along these air tubes, you also find the floating skyline system, which offers easy and fast pegging. The bottom half of this skyline is also luminous to make it more visible at night and flag tripping hazards. These skylines are also fitted with reinforcement patches on both sides to add some more stability to your skyline. The front door of the Hayward Lake 6 ATC features 2 panels, the first of which have 2 large tinted windows on both sides, backed by a zip-up curtain. The tint reduces glare from sunlight to make it more comfortable inside the tent, and the zip-up curtains can be used to adjust the amount of privacy you have inside the tent. Behind the first panel, you have the quick and quiet mesh access door, which offers a lot of ventilation through the large mesh panels on both sides that also keeps insects out, along with easy and quiet access in and out of the tent through the magnetic strips in the middle. These strips are also backed by a zipper to add some more security to your front door. Both of these doors can be zipped off completely and held in place by retainers to allow for easier access into the tent, more ventilation, and to create a panoramic view from inside the tent. On both sides of the living room, you have a large tinted window and a side door. The tinted window reduces glare from sunlight to make it more comfortable inside the living room. This window is backed by a zip-up curtain that can be used to adjust the amount of privacy you have inside the tent. Beneath these windows, you also have a low vent that can be opened from the outside to allow fresh air to flow passively throughout the tent. Both side doors of the tent feature 2 panels, the first of which is the Outwell AirTech material, which regulates internal climate and protects you from the elements. Underneath that, you have a large mesh panel that can be used to allow fresh air to flow easily throughout the tent while keeping insects out. Both of these panels can be zipped off and held in place by retainers to allow for easy access throughout the tent. At the back of the tent, you find the rear ventilation system, which can be opened and closed through 2 zippers. It can also be toggled up and held in place by 2 retainers. This ventilation system allows for more air to flow into the tent through the back. The entire ground sheet is sewn in and made of 100% polyethylene, which means it's highly durable and water resistant. The ground sheet has a hydrostatic heading of 10,000 millimeters to ensure that no water gets through the ground sheet. Inside the living room, you also find the hook track system, which runs along the length of the air tubes. These can be used to hang up small lights or store items and gear. At the back of the living room, you find the 2 large bedrooms. These bedrooms feature 2 storage pockets at the front, along with 2 large storage pockets on the inside of the tent on both sides. These can be used to store small items and gear. Both doors leading into the inner tent feature a large mesh window at the top, backed by a zip-up curtain. These can be used to adjust the amount of airflow and privacy you have inside the inner tent. The bedrooms of the Hayward Lake 6 ATC feature the quick and quiet inner door. This offers easy and quiet access into the inner tent through the magnetic strips in the middle. These strips are backed by a zipper to add some more security to your bedroom door. Both of these doors can be zipped off and held in place in the middle by retainers to allow for easy access into the tent and more ventilation. The bedrooms are fitted with dark inners, which reduces light intake through the fabric. This makes it more comfortable to sleep in during early evenings and early mornings. At the very back of the inner tent, you also find a mesh panel backed by a toggle-up curtain. This can be used to adjust the amount of airflow you have flowing into the inner tent from the rear ventilation system while you sleep. The 2 bedrooms are separated by a small divider that's located in the middle of the inner tent. This divider features a zipper on both sides, which gives you the option to zip it off and hold it in place using retainers to create one big bedroom. The Hayward Lake features the optional Outwell Nightlight System. This can be added to your tent to offer ambient light and easier access in and out of the tent at night. The Hayward Lake 6 ATC weighs 48 kilos and it can be packed down to a pack size of 90 centimeters by 55 and 55. It takes 12 minutes to pitch and 23 minutes to be ready for you to move in. That's it for the Hayward Lake 6 ATC. Be sure to check out our other products and tents on outwell.com. Thanks for watching.